I got too long.
Sorry about late filming. The driver didn't wait till I sat down for pulling away.
Yeah, I think when we get on the number 6, we'll just explain to the driver at the start of what we're doing.
What I can do is, it would only take one of us to go down because I can say C+.
Yeah. Maybe what we'll do, I think on the way, on the number 6, the bottom deck's free, I think we'll do the bottom deck. How's that?
Fine with me. Well, I think I seen you watch if anyone's getting on or off, that's why I thought the top deck would be fine.
Yeah, that's true.
It certainly is nice to hear.
Honestly, this is probably the best views I've seen in a long time. I mean, look at this. It's unreal. It's everything, and you know what?
Look at this gorgeous hunk sitting next to you.
I thought, yeah. I was actually about to share that, but I didn't want to ruin the moment. You remember when I touched...
Caught in the moment.
Remember when I touched water and brought it Friday and I was about to share about how
well, I do that every day, it's called having a shower.
Look at these houses.
I touch water every day, it's called having a shower.
Yeah, but see, what's nice about the grass and the scenery is that it's made the big stones and everything.
Yeah.
And this is so much better looking than you.
One of my colleagues at work messaged me the other day.
Oh, that's nice.
Said, I'm coming up with a challenge for you. Name an artist, group or song associated with the colours on a snooker table. And I thought, I accept your challenge. And I said, what are the rules on that? And they said, well, every colour has to be represented by a song title, an artist name or a band's name. And I thought, that's just right up my street.
I hope so.
So for the first one,
you've left or right.
You've got Daniel Merriweather, red. Coldplay, yellow. Earl Brown, who's the lead singer of Hot Chocolate.
What the hell?
Earl Brown.
This is
That's the lead singer. Green Day.
Yes.
Sean Paul Blue Cantrell.
The meat is
pink. And then you've got Alana, what's her name? Alana Miles, Black Velvet.
Purple.
Well, Purple Rain, Prince. The only one I struggled with was White. That was the only one I was struggling with.
I know. Your jack okay there? I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm fine. If anyone comes up, I can move it. The only one I could think of, White, was Ian White, who was a Christian singer-songwriter. But apart from that, I can't think of anyone else.
Finally, the Gallivanter stumbled.
No, I didn't stumble. Because then it dawned on me. Procol Harum, Whiter Shade of Pale.
The Gallivanter's risen.
Yes. So anyone who makes a challenge like that, in the words of Still Game, get up, yeah.
I think what we should do, the first
thing... You're feeling in a chirpy mood today.
Aye. The first thing we should do when we get back from Penzance, challenge-wise or route-wise, is get the M9s out of the way first.
I agree with that.
And which
I was thinking about doing catch-up routes, but I can do them.
Which M9s do you want to do first? The actual normal M9s?
Well, the one that goes through Glasgow and Aberdeen.
The actual M9s, the 4 journeys, or the local bus one?
I don't know. I don't mind. I can't talk right today for some reason.
Oh, new there. Like I said, you talk a load of, you know the rest.
Yeah.
I wonder how much the houses cost around that area, you know, Westhill and Albert, but tell that, it's a lovely place.
No. Wouldn't be cheap anyway, that's for sure.
What is that? Oh, it's a school day.
Some sort of gym cannon, maybe.
No, it's like the
sports day.
Yeah, like you remember the, I don't know if you had it back in the day, you know, when
yeah, we did.
Black and white, you know, like
we had to do like the
outdoor sports day.
Egg and spoon race and the sack race. I hated it. Absolutely hated it.
I didn't mind it.
I hated school. Yet we spend all our life wishing we could go back.
I don't.
No, neither do I. Neither do I, mate.
You said you wrote for a hospital radio. Was that actually like a radio in a hospital?
Well, that's what hospital radio generally is.
Gee, that must have been grim.
No, not really, because we weren't actually in the hospital. We were in the hospital building, but we were beneath the hospital building. But the only trouble is it was absolutely roasting in there all year round.
That's not funny, actually.
That's like where Cumbernauld is at the moment.
I think
It's roasting.
when I get to the bus station, I'm going to have a Laz. And then...
I just got you on camera saying that.
You've came up with worse on my channel, thank you
I could
very
do
much.
one myself actually, to be honest.
Not the same cubicle. Right.
Yes,
So,
I'm glad to say that.
so yeah, so toilet, and then I'm going to go back to the train station, see 407 there. And then...
I'm hoping it will be. Oh. I'm going to go to the train station and see the 407s here.
Maybe I do not sound like Nelly, by the way, thank you very much. That's an insult to me. Five, two,
No.
Westhill and Elbert.
No, you're right, you don't
Back-
sound like Nelly Belly, because I can do an impersonation of him. Yeah, well, the Liverpool
I have-
accent is not one I can do. I've already done a
That's a
YouTube
weird
live.
looking holiday. That's a weird looking holiday inn.
Hmm.
Don't like to look at that very well.
No, I don't know. I've done,
Oh no!
what? Oh, you are joking me.
And that's the third vehicle I've seen today that I wish I was on.
Oh, that is not fair.
We had the VDL.
Didn't I do a YouTube live one time and I did all the accents in the UK that I could do?
Yeah. VDL, the
That's a s-
14 and that.
5. Actually, no. I'm thinking something.
Oh.
This is a 5 going back to the bus station, right?
I'd like to hope
That'll probably go back as a 5.
so. You're one on that.
And then that one will change to 6. 2 plus 2. Get it? The light bulb's gone off in my head and it sounds like it's fused in yours.
If you're giving me hints you want a relationship, maybe you're looking at the wrong person.
No, I'm not suggesting that we're
Good.
I'm not suggesting that we're Stefan and his boyfriend. No offence if you're watching, buddy, we're only joking.
Well,
Well, but
This is the service 5 to Westhill and Elbert.
I've got a feeling that that one is going to become a number 6.
I need to
isn't
change
it?
his destination.
It'll be going back in as a 5 and then that one,
6.
that one that we just saw,
I
I'll
think
turn
about
to
like a
6 as
5.
well, I think.
I think about like a 5 and 5 in Dundee, sorry.
Yeah.
5 changes to a 5A and 5A changes to a 5. We're gaming on number 5 to do.
Well, we're further at Aberdeen than I thought we would be, because I thought this.
I like how you're only noticing now. But you know what? It's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's a route I'd be happy to do once in a while.
It's definitely something that I'm glad that we came all the way to do.
True. Stomach's rumbling a bit, but I can keep going on the speed. My stomach's rumbling a little bit, but I can wait just now. There's a lot of lamb in
I'm
that
starting to
field.
feel a bit peckish myself now, actually. I mean, what time we're sitting on now?
Well, I mean, if you get
It's
that,
two.
well, if you get that one sausage roll from Greg's, I'll keep you going.
Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll brace myself.
Or we can do what other mammals do, just live off our fat.
Yeah. Well, I've got plenty of that to live off, so.
Go put yourself down.
You don't have very much of it, but I've got plenty of it.
Oh, thank you. Welcome to the city in Aberdeen.
Oh, welcome to the corner city, Aberdeen.
Aye, that's something we do Aberdeen, right? I think we're okay.
Oh, that just sounds like your comfy place, girl. Not the corner city, Aberdeen.
Well, I've come closer from Glasgow than I have Aberdeen. Not really, but I have.
Aye, well, I know that's your
Dundee's-
quality, by the way.
I mean, obviously Aberdeen's a bit closer to Dundee than Glasgow, so would you say Longforgan's probably half of between them both?
I'll say Longforgan's halfway between Dundee and Perth.
No, I mean like from Aberdeen and Glasgow. You say Longforgan's between both halfway.
That's a lot closer.
Dundee's closer to Aberdeen than Glasgow is, so Dundee's not a halfway point. Glenforgan must be.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Or Inchture at very most.
Yeah, but somewhere around about that.
Yeah.
Because Inchture's about Longforgan's probably about halfway between Dundee and Perth. Because Inchture's nearer Dundee, I would say.
The only reason I can spot Inchture, I can spot Longforgan from the sky, because when I went flying from Dundee Airport around Dundee and that, when planes take off from Dundee heading westbound, they rotate in the sky as soon as they get to Longforgan because it's a safe enough height.
Yeah.
We flew from Dundee to Edsall, Montrose, turned around heading to over the Tay to Glenrothes.
That must have cost something to do that in a plane.
Sorry?
That must have been expensive to do that in a plane.
No, it's fine.
No?
I only flew it for a wee bit. It was my friend that did the rest of it.
I take it he's got his own plane.
He's flying just now. He doesn't have his own plane. No, it was when we were the Tayside training guy with him. Also, they went bust. So when we were landing, we came in a bit too fast. We missed the exit we were meant to be able to just slam ourselves down on the runway. It was fun though. I think we only flew about 3,000 feet in the air. It wasn't that high enough, but it's scary when you fly a plane for the first time.
Well, you've done something that I've never done. Had a wee shot at flying a plane.
Oh, I've done two things you've never done before.
What?
I've actually caught a fish.
What?
I've caught a fish.
The only thing if I go fishing, the only thing I'll catch is a cold.
Well, make sure you pack a drink of tea then. This is a little bit more bumpy on this side, it's good. He's one of these drivers that like to kind of avoid the bumps.
Yeah, so they are, like most of us.
You guys are abnormal species.
I tend to avoid the potholes as well. I've seen a few cars that have signs in the back of them saying I'm not drunk, I'm just trying to avoid the potholes. I thought it was quite good actually.
I thought it sounded bonuses, we're no near bonus. I don't remember coming in this way earlier. You?
Yeah, because it's going in an opposite way to the park and ride.
I see.
Because we came out this way.
Oh right, so we did, yeah. Right.
So
yeah, because we didn't see any of that when we came down.
the sets were not going into the park and ride.
It's like a business park area, I suppose. You know, this reminds me of, when we were on the Edinburgh trams and we stopped in the middle of that kind of the office buildings, like beside Edinburgh Park, looks like that. So what are you suggesting? We wait for the... But what if that retro Enviro 400 goes in a different route?
Oh, we'll just need to wait and see.
I'm not fussed if we don't get it.
Will be a 5.
Number 5. That's a 6.
I mean in this one.
Aye, 5.
5.
My colleague Billy, he's proper Dundonian, so he was asking what I was doing when I was taking a veg pie home, but in a funny way. And I answered him in a proper Dundonian voice, like him. I said, I've never heard you speak Dundonian before. It comes out now and again. No, he's in this potholes.
I think you're the only person that goes out on the road that actually likes potholes. Because I don't.
Yeah, but you're old. Yeah, but
Never did, even when I was younger.
Nah, I like potholes. They're fun. You can get a panorama in here even. Tight turn over there, but
Yeah, a couple of turns of the wheel. That's what
Yeah.
steering wheel's for.
I don't see why panoramas can't be number 5 and 6. Quite good, easy.
This is the service 5 to Westhill and Elwick.
No,
Yeah. I think the driver's just realised that actually.
no, it's been on that since we left.
No, I think he's just realised that now because
We'll work tomorrow.
yeah.
I'm free on the Sunday. I'm not dealing with the table 48 or table 65 this week. Happy with that.
Sure, the work colleagues will appreciate that. I wouldn't worry.
No, Cammy, one of my shadows, saying, oh right, so it's technically, so you're not really late until the weekend. We can actually call you and say, oh, I'll make sure I'm out of Dundee that day.
I bet you'll still get a phone call while we're away, or...
Nah, I'll be on holiday anyway, so it's like the other looking what shifts I'm working on mine, so I'm guessing it'll probably be blank sitting on holiday, but if I get a call, just, you know, that'd be fun. I'm only a few hundred miles away. I'm actually closer to 1,000 miles away than I am 100 miles. And they said, do you reckon you'll be here for 1 PM? I said, yeah, tomorrow.
I just, if you see her in Penzance, I say, oh, where's that? Is that nearby? They still not say, just go to Shocky, pal.
Well, to be honest, actually, Jamie didn't actually know where Penzance was. People know where Cornwall is, but they don't really know ins and outs. Like, for example, pretty funny names. I mean, there's a place called The Lizard, there's a place called Rock, there's a place called Mousehole.
Red Ruth?
That's actually, yeah, Red Ruth, oh, yeah.
That's where the local television translator is.
Truerove's actually the largest place in Cornwall. It's actually a city tip. I believe it's the National Express route, and it's 444.
Pass.
Reverend Fail.
Not sure.
There's some big cows here. That's proper Aberdeen Angus steaks, I believe.
Until you're getting hungry, you're starting talking about food.
It's nice to be pot of garlic butter, peppercorn sauce, or beef chicken sauce, right? Peppercorn sauce is like a bit spicy. Beef dripping sauce is like a bit of meaty flavour. Apparently, a Highland cow doesn't actually have too much fat on it. It's like less fatty meat. Bisons would have much fat in either.
Not as fat as me, but...
I like duck. I'm not hungry, mate, but don't get me. Actually, no, I'm a wee bit peckish, but I can hold it off.
If you're feeling a bit hungry for some Peking duck, no, it's Peking duck.
I've had it before, it's nice.
I'm just one of these sarcastic moods now.
I've noticed. Not as bad as I am, though. For having a lot less sleep than you have, I'm more sharper than you do.
Bring it on, little man. I can handle it.
I can make up for it myself.
Even the traffic lights resemble the greenery of the area.
You might be a lightweight when it comes to your drink, water included. You can certainly make up for your jokes.
Yeah, I'm the same as what my stomach is. Super heavyweight. Super heavyweight fighter. No,
World
I'm not a
heavyweight
fighter.
champion, for sure.
I'm not a fighter, what am I talking about?
Yeah, you're a pillow fighter.
Is that a challenge, is it?
Well, you been stepping on the bed pillow fighting, haven't you?
No. Wasn't meaning that.
That's exactly what you're doing.
See, that's the type of splat I was talking about.
I'm glad that's only spot you're talking about.
Dear. He's some boy.
Cheers for that.
Thanks. Okay. You keep that, you're deleting that.
I'll do it.
You should keep that, like what you did with that video of me.
No, because yawn was funny. Because I like my viewers to have good hearing.
Featuring strikes, yawn.
Yawn was funny.
I don't know what it was about that day, I was just so tired.
And you had plenty of coffee.
I glove was maybe just something to do with.
It wasn't that hot that day.
No, I wasn't meaning that. I mean,
Oh,
maybe
see,
sleep when I got home.
see that? What was it on Sunday? Live port. It wasn't rainy, but because it was warm, it was so humid. It's like when you get off a plane in Turkey,
Yeah.
the first thing you do when you go out the actual plane is you get a big punch of heat. Like it's so humid.
Oh, my foot.
Poor old man.
Poor old man. Oh, poor old man, you.
Well, you're closer to getting a pension than I am. You'll be retiring in the next 10 years or something.
Nah, a bit more than that for me, every 30 years when I retire.
30. Aye. Far off now. It'll take a few years.
Still get a bit off that.
Let's see. You might let you away early. You might let you get away early.
Ah well, there's always a hope.
And you still be
There's always a hope
bus
when
you
you
still
say
be you still be bus spotting at 100 years old.
Yeah, well,
You'll be in a retirement home.
67 years before I get to that.
Not that far off.
62 years actually.
There we go, see? You're getting close.
Myself.
Might get you a new wee walking stick for your birthday next year. Personalised.
I'll be having your
A personalised one with street shite and Flixbus pictures of doors.
I might just get you a walking stick with 170407 and you've
Please
done
do,
it.
mate, and I'll whack you with it across the stick and head like old grannies do all the time.
But
Whack you across the head with that walking stick, old grannies do. Thing is, yeah, it's not just obviously, retirement and that. It's I mean, you've been in a care home, the carers will be showing you pictures of coaches and buses. Obviously, close your eyes and refuse to open, they show you street shire Flixbus. Anyone like
vintage
that?
Flixbus in 40 years time.
They probably won't even be a thing by that time.
I'll take this one in 2025.
Imagine Flixbus opens a care home, right? Imagine Flixbus opens a care home and just by chance you end up staying in it. Flixbus room, Flixbus interior, bed, your transport to bowling and...
Guaranteed you would love that though.
I probably would.
Not for yourself.
Whoa.
But
What kind of car is that green one?
it's
That's not a Lamborghini, is it?
that's a Lamborghini, I think.
Is it?
You can tell me you bought yourself a car.
Nah, I'm on one of the little two-seaters actually for a second.
Well, that is a two-seater.
That is a Lamborghini.
Nice.
I can understand why the person in that house would have a Lamborghini. They're doing better for themselves. You won't get a Lamborghini in your retirement party. I'll get you a street shit. You, that would be better.
I'll get you a Flixbus livery. I'll buy 170407 and respray it in Flixbus livery.
Well, like everything we're doing for you guys down there, I'll transfer it to you.
Then you can have all our street lights and I will make sure they're resprayed in Flixbus livery.
Yeah, and then I'll send them back to you scrap metal.
You'll have to accept that because then we can burn them.
Or better yet, make you a house out of it.
But
Street shite metal. It's cheap quality.
cheap crap.
Oh, you'd love that. Or better yet, convert a street shite into a convertible home and remove the wheels so you can't move it anymore.
Or better still, get a street light and paint it in Flixbus livery. Convert it to a
There's
mobile.
one right there. You wake up with the smell of it.
That's true.
And you see like a Stephen shaped silhouette bursting through the door. But the door's still intact, it's just a Stephen shaped human.
Only thing is, I would be sitting in the car pressing the door close button before that even happens.
Second, get second, close the door, and then press it back, right, send it off.
But my worst nightmare might come true if I was to reveal that the air pressure was out. I know everybody's talking a whole load of gibberish now, but that's what's neat. Yeah, that's what
See, look,
makes
look
us
at
who
the
we
top
are.
balconies and weeds.
Nice.
There's some parts of Aberdeen I absolutely love.
I just love Aberdeen. I just think people are so friendly and the place
Well, I
is
mean,
nice.
last time I was here, people were very friendly, don't you?
How do you mean?
They like the green in Aberdeen, I'll say that.
Or was there people that weren't very friendly to you up here?
No, it's some drunk guy was going about trying to start fights with people, and he was going after one guy.
Oh, right, I remember you telling me.
Yeah. They ended up getting about hooking, and people were just watching over him and calling the ambulance without actually checking if he was okay physically. But he was asking for that punch. I would never say.
Oh, well, the sober people are just so friendly up here.
Look at these houses, honestly.
Yeah, I'm looking at them on the side as well. There's loads of them. They are nice though, especially the ones that are built in stone.
Yeah.
And I think that's why
But
they call us
that's why like Marking Station is about the the thing, the lift out you go in. That's what that was stone. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, I know the lift. You get in it and you press the floor you want to go to.
Ah, you like that. You know all about that. You practically live in one.
Oh, there's that many. Judging by that's why they call this the Granite City. Made of stone.
I'm glad you know it's made out of stone.
A Granite City, puppy. I wonder how many times I've said that today.
I'm gonna make a little disc track for the amount of times you say that. Actually, no, I've got a great idea.
The Galvander's best impressions.
We'll put that as like alarm soundtracks. Wherever you're going the following day, set it. So if you're going to Aberdeen, that'll be your alarm, so you know where you're going in case you forget. Where am I going? No, and I have it tuned to an Alexa. Alexa, where am I going today? And I'll answer in your Aberdeen impressions. And right, got it.
Or better
Aberdeen.
still, when it comes to it, if you want to make a collection of videos of every yawn that I've done, you can go to the Gallivander's best yawns.
No, that'll be your lullaby soundtrack.
Well, I actually made one up of that when Nelly Belly fell asleep on the bus coming back from Dundee.
Yeah.
And it was go to sleep.
Aye, so it'll be that, but instead of that tune, it'll be your yawn. Well, I like the Aberdeen alarm thing though. So you know where you're going. Oh gosh, seconds just went past.
And a pink convertible. There's one round my way which is even brighter coloured than that.
Remember the one I'm on if you.
Yeah, I think so.
Johnny's felt a lot faster coming back, which is good.
Well, the journey's coming back the way. I don't know what it is about it, but the journeys when you're coming back from somewhere tend to feel quicker than going out the way.
But I'm not
Unless
really
it's-
sure why.
Unless it's because you know what to expect maybe, I don't know.
True. You reckon it's some sort of like psychological thing?
Could be.
So Margaret's school for girls. In Pakistan they've got a separate school for boys and girls. Stephen needs a whole building for his own.
The posh schools for the
In a padded room.
the posh schools for the Aberdeeners.
The introverts. Again, weather's on our side today it seems.
Which is good.
Aye. 8 AM PM. When it comes to doing them first Aberdeen routes, are you just going to do an order like 1, 2, 3, all that stuff?
Nah.
Just whatever one you fancy?
Do them as a police.
Oh,
But
look at the distance. home with you.
Oh God.
To be honest with you, for how long you've actually been in Aberdeen today, it's taken a while since you actually seen your first street light. It's in reverse, do you like that? Oh no, that's not the thistle over there, is it? No, that's a sunshine over there. I hate that.
Oh God.
Imagine I had tried one.
Feel sorry for folk going to see.
Feel sorry for the people who made it.
Feel sorry for the drivers. Have to drive them all day every day.
I mean, if the drivers don't like it, does that not tell the company that they're just shit? But I'm guessing that's a
But that-
into deck in the background.
No, that's an except.
In the background, Rhino.
This is the service 5 to Westhill and Elwood.
No, it's not. It's just not. It'd be on the other side of the road if it was.
Aye. And that's the Aberdeen Explorer. Still way, way, way in the distance.
No, that's a building. Oh, hello.
Scott Chase.
That's not right yet.
The etc.
218. Oh, it is a sunshine building.
Using shoes. Was that not the same shop that we went to? It was going to charge us like £5 or something for 2 bars of chocolate.
Yeah. I told Gina that in Dundee.
No way am I going back in there.
Oh, really?
way, Jose.
Well, I mean, if you do need to get like, you were reasonably charged for like washing powder. Well, that's fine. But
No, that's I do actually need to get some because I used my last liquid tap last night.
shame. That's 158.
That's a number 18.
I'm talking about the train. What a criminal offence would be read like that.
Oh, 407, where are you, pal? Come on, please.
I didn't really befriend him a bit metal. We do form some weird relationships, can't we? I know you're having trouble finding some guys out there, but I mean, come on.
I'm not looking for a guy that you can get. I'm no. Well,
There we go.
I'm no Steph. I'm no
I want to see that. I appreciate the hidden signals, mate, I really do, but...
and I'm certainly no.
No, but you're not that far off. I've done the 59 to... What's the firm called? Northfield?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've done the 59 to that.
Balnagas.
But I've...
Balnagas.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's
I think it's
the pronounce
Barnett. But I've done the 59 as far as Northfield when, you know, the MEN 300s were doing the 59.
Yeah,
And then I went to the Enviro 350s.
that's right.
And then I went to the... What's that?
That's straight Fraserburgh, I think 68.
No, the restaurant right there. The second bean one. I think you got tired of bands.
Suma restaurant and cocktail bar.
That sounds Indian.
I was thinking that.
There are a lot of Indian places around Aberdeen now, so that's not too bad. No.
Northlink still in. Mind you, Northlink usually departs was about 4 o'clock.
Yeah, and the other one leaves at 5.
Yeah, I think so. Hetfield.
I think you get more U-turns in number 12, especially than you do any other vehicle. All the buses are dead today.
Well, they got charged up last night.
Sure.
It does take them ages to. Does take the lights ages to change though.
Thames, my side.
Ah!
You getting excited about Willie Thames now? You're getting aroused by a coach. Whoa, that's
Yeah.
big shit now.
No.
I hope it's bigger than me. Not as big as
Holy
you.
What are you trying to imply you cheeky get?
Well, when you're taller than them, aren't you, you pinch?
Oh.
See, I was the back quite fast.
Yeah, I suppose.
There we go.
I'm tan. I've got some tan now, so definitely tall, dark, and handsome.
Okay, half an hour. Sorry, did I say that word?
Yes, you did.
Oopsie.